Is that right? Or do you want me to stand on the table? All right. Right, well, thanks everyone for coming. It's been a lovely day so far. And I'm sure you'll agree with me that both Charlotte and Carney look great today. They're every inch the married couple already. Carney's doing as he's told. But yeah, it's been a good day, and everything you see today and everything that's been arranged and sorted out and organised has been through both of these. They've worked tirelessly over the last few months getting everything organised to make sure everything was perfect, making sure everyone was catered for, and what you see today is the culmination of both of them putting their skills together and also paying for it. This isn't down to me, this is down to these two. I would like to say I had the money to, give them whatever I can, but unfortunately this is down to them, and I'm quite proud of them both for doing that. It's been a lovely day. The seating arrangements, everyone happy with that? We try to keep everyone on the right side. We put everyone on this side bought the larger presents, and everyone on this side bought the smaller presents. So we put that right. But it's been a good day. Obviously emotional. It was quite emotional. I don't know if you noticed. I got a bit upset. It was very emotional. Even the cake was in tears. But sorry, Chris, I got that one from one of your joke books earlier. But yeah, I see Carney and Charlotte both enjoy Game of Thrones, and they've got a lovely cake there for us to do with Game of Thrones. And it's really, really... We try to get everyone to sort of come with a Game of Thrones theme, But unfortunately, only my brothers and Sharon participated. Cave trolls and dragons. But as you can see, I'm not really good at speeches. Like I said, I thought a Toastmaster was actually a kitchen appliance. And I'm running out of things to say. No, all the things I wanted to say are easy, because what they're about is about these two. And I've not known Carney that long. The things I do know about him, he's a lovely lad, works hard. He does leave the toilet open when he goes to the loo. But we're all not perfect. I just hope I've not opened myself up now to any sort of comebacks in his speech. But he's a really nice boy. He's predominantly left-footed, but he's a good footballer. And yeah, no, I've really enjoyed actually with the lads as well. He's playing, not playing, although I did play. He's getting involved with the football with Casey as well. And it'd be nice if we do make a bit of a family of it. Now you're in our family, and I know you're not a Keenan, but we could do something with the name change if you wanted to. But no, it's obviously something you think about when you have kids, about them getting married and starting their own family. But I just feel too young that it's happened to me too soon. Well, it's not that you worry about it, don't you? You worry about how they're going to enjoy it. I don't know if Sharon agrees that we had 25 glorious years, and then we got married. It was it was difficult, wasn't it? But it is one of them things where you get married and hopefully you've done the right thing, and you have a really long, happy life. Like I have. One of the good things about coming to a wedding and doing speeches like this is the one time that men actually get to talk without women putting their oar in. So, you can really talk and not get anyone interrupting. The only problem I've got is that I've got brothers over there that all think they can do a better speech than me. But unfortunately, I've been to their weddings and I know their speeches, and they were pretty useless. Yeah, no, you're going to get songs later. Yeah, I've got a few renditions later. I'm open to requests. I am, seriously, this afternoon I'll be singing later on. But no, Charlotte, she's 22, not 23 yet. Some people think, getting married young. But Charlotte had her own decisions to make about getting married, and I think it's the right one, because why wait if you know you're with the right person? Carney's a nice lad. He's got to get used to Keenan ways, you know. I'm trying to get him round my house now. He's come round. I'm going to get him a pair of carpet slippers and pyjamas, Chelsea shirt. But when Charlotte was born, obviously waiting to have children, you know, they come along, and obviously ecstatic when she come along. When Charlotte was born, the moment she was born, the radio was playing, and the song that was on was "You're Gorgeous." Was it? "You're Gorgeous" by Baby Bird. And every time I hear that record now, I think of Charlotte. And funny enough, today it come on while we were sitting here today, isn't it? You said it's her song. She is, yeah. She takes after her dad, thankfully. But yeah, it's been a really, really nice day. I've enjoyed it immensely so far. I'll enjoy it a lot better once I get to put the microphone down. I know Carney and Chris are both chomping the bit to get on the microphone. I don't want to hold them up either, because it's quite it's quite enjoyable actually, because what you can do is you've got the mic, no one else can hear you, and you can just take the mickey out of everyone, and you just look around and think, who's next? And I'm looking at Jimmy now thinking, what can I say about him? But we won't go there, Jim. But no, it has been a nice day, like I said, and hopefully it will be a nice evening as well, which I'm sure it will. But I'd like also to thank the staff here today. One thing I noticed as soon as I walked in the door today was the presentation and the way people greeted us as we come in. Really, really nice staff here. Really pleased with what they've done as well. It's a really, I think you agree, it's a really lovely place. Really done it out well, really tasteful. And perfect for Charlotte and Carney, I'm sure. Like I said, I hope it continues tonight and everyone gets have a good time. But if you'd like to all raise your glass and toast the bride and groom to Charlotte and Carney. With that, I don't know who's next on the list with the speeches. The groom. Just go with the flow, Carn. Well, better get prepared. I'll try. Right. Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Tel, for your kind words. It makes me the happiest man alive to stand here and say, on behalf of my wife and I, welcome to our wedding. And thank you for sharing our special day with us. Before I start with the thank yous, unfortunately, it has not been possible to have everyone we love here today with us. Cool, I'm shitting myself. We know they're here with us in spirit, and not only in our thoughts today, but most importantly, they're with us in our hearts. A special mention to Charlotte's nan June, granddads Chris and Ken. Please join me in a toast to absent family and friends. Oh, cool. I would like to thank Tel and Sharon, my new in-laws, for making me feel welcome and part of the family and letting me marry their beautiful daughter, who I promise to always love and take care of. Toast to them. Tel and Sharon. A lot of toasts. Right. I'd like to thank my mum and dad, who I love very much, for always being there for me through thick and thin and moulding me into the man I am today. So, Deb and Chris.
Thank you, Megan, for being an amazing bridesmaid today, and a little sister to Charlotte, and to Casey, my new brother-in-law. I'm happy to have gained 2 younger siblings, and Charlotte is happy to gain 3 older siblings, my sisters, who I'm glad they are all here today. I would just like to say how beautiful my wife looks today. And I cannot thank her enough for how amazing you are and what everything you've done today. It was all her, really. I'm lucky to have met my soulmate, my best friend and the love of my life. I couldn't ask for anyone better to share my life with, and I will always look after you and love you so very much. A toast to my new wife, Charlotte. Oh, right here. I'm drunk, I think. Yeah, I think I need one. Finally, a big thank you to my best man, my dad, who has always cared and supported and shared the best times with me. I couldn't ask for a better, more perfect childhood. He's played 3 roles in my life: my dad, a brother I never had, and most of all, my best friend. I feel privileged he's now a 4th role as my best man. And thank you, everyone. From the bottom of my heart, now over to my best man. There you go. He's very shy.
Can I sit down then? You fuckers.
It's not bad, it's
I know. Right, good afternoon, everybody. For those that don't know me, I'm Chris, Khan's extremely proud best man and dad. I'd like to thank everyone for coming and sharing this special occasion with us. I would like foremost to congratulate the wonderful couple on a beautiful day so far and a great night of celebrations to come. Congratulations. With that said, I will crack on and make this short and sweetish so that we can all get on with the eating and drinking before I melt into a puddle of perspiration and happy tears. The first time I met Khan, his first words to his mum was, "Does that man like me?" He was 4 years old, so I went to his toy box, pulled out a gun and shot him. Since then we've been the best of friends and have the greatest pleasure to raise Khan as my own son, and I'm very proud of the man he is today, without blowing me on the trumpet, of course. Khan was always a wonderful child and a pleasant teenager. I won't mention the fights on the football pitches and the broken ankles, fake tans and expensive taste. Khan could sniff out a fake designer polo shirt a mile off, and would refuse point blank to be seen dead in anything fake. We won't mention either the fact that me and his mum could have had luxury holidays on the bills for his football boots. Only the best for Khan. As a teenager, he managed to flood the house twice in a fortnight. So relaxed is Khan that he would take a nap while running the bath. Great idea. I could go on and on, but I think you get the gist. But it was the most amazing journey watching Khan grow and mature into the man he is today. Khan always said he would never... Okay, sorry, my bad. Khan always said he would never get married, leave home, or me and his mum. So that in itself tells us his love for Charlotte. Charlotte, you look amazing today. And as I said, no fake tans, only the best for Khan. And he chose you. So that says everything about you. P.S. Khan, don't think the wrestling's over. I would like to wish you a long and happy marriage. And if everyone could be upstanding and join me in raising a toast to my son and my best friend and to the love of his life, may you be blessed with many happy years together. To Khan and Charlotte. Thank you.